How's it going, guys? Today we've got a brand new graphics card to try out for the mining rig here in the mining shed. It's the new MSI Ventus 3X GeForce RTX 4070 Ti. So excited to put that in, see how it works. Been looking online and nobody's been posting hash rates on it yet, so I figured I'd stick it in and give it a whirl. So here's the card. Today is the 7th. These just came out on the 5th. So just got that today. We're going to stick it in and see how it compares to the previous generation. So here's my small hobby mining farm. I'm going to be sticking in the big rig up here. I've got 10 cards in there. But they're all from the 3000 series. But we've got a good range of cards to compare it to, so I'll make it interesting to see hash rates and power usage versus what came before. So here's our card. Here's the infamous new adapter that have been lighting on fire for the 4090 series. Just make sure you plug that in all the way. Looks like MSI has included a very nice support bracket, so if you're putting this in a gaming rig, this will keep you from getting card sag and keep from damaging the card. That's very cool. It's the first time I've seen them include that. I have a bunch of MSI cards, a bunch of the Ventus, whole rig of them right there, and several of them in the big rig up top, but they've never included a bracket like that, so that's pretty awesome. What else we got? Okay, here's the card itself. We've got instruction booklet, no stickers. Come on, MSI. No stickers. Everybody wants stickers. So here it is. Pretty standard Ventus 3X card. This is their entry-level baseline model for MSI across the generations. This is your cheaper model that doesn't have a whole lot of exciting things going on. This is the OC edition, so it's got a mild overclock, but there's no like lights or bling bling on these typically, which, you know, it's nice to have the bling, but backplates on to help it cool. So it's all the way in there. I really had to use a lot of force to get that clip to snap on. I would say there's definitely no way to do it and make sure it's all the way seated when you've already installed the card. So make sure you put that adapter on before you stick that in your case. Okay, so here we've got it installed and running. It looks fine for what it is. Like I said, no LEDs or bling of any kind. All the lights you see are coming from other cards or the fans in the back. But, so yeah, it's more of a functional card, not a show-off card that you want in a clear case or something like that. Okay, so our new 4070 Ti is not hashing well. It's pulling 230 watts, 29 mega hash a second at 7.75 watts per mega hash. So it's pretty bad. Closest thing is the 3070 at 26.99 mega hash per second. Our 3070 Ti's are doing better, 35, 36. And that's the last generation at 6 roughly watts per mega hash. So not too happy with the performance on this. Our 3080s are doing 44. Our 3090 is doing 56. So Nothing to write home about. I was hoping these might be more energy efficient and we could start swapping them out, but it's actually looking worse than the previous generation. Okay, so I went ahead and adjusted the settings on that 4070 Ti with Afterburner. Got it set on 70% power limit, plus 100 core clock, plus 200 memory clock. So it's gotten a little better. We're up to 30 mega hash per second at 199 watts, but that's still a little over 6.5 watts per mega hash. So there's all that noise about this being a more power efficient architecture, but I'm not seeing it. It's still worse than everything except a couple of these 3080s. And actually, I think I don't have the power applied to those correctly. So at any rate, it's not any better than anything we've had previously. I'm getting better results from previous gen, which is really sad. I mean, you're comparing it to 3070 Ti from last generation right here. It's doing 35 at better watts per mega hash. Okay, now we're looking at Ethereum Classic 4070 Ti versus 3070 Ti. Same thing, looking bad. So the new card is doing 59 mega hash a second. Previous generation 3070 Ti is running at 72. So a little lower power usage on the new card overall, but lower performance. So we're still sitting right under 3 watts per mega hash for both. So nothing exciting with Ethereum Classic. Okay, now I've got it running Ergo. So slightly better here. We've got, let's see, 122 mega hash per second. And the 3070 Ti's are doing 157, so not too great. However, it's only pulling 127 watts, so that's just over 1 watt per mega hash versus 3070 Ti is doing 1.25. So slight improvement there, but nothing to write home about. I've got 3070s that are doing 1 watt per mega hash. 3080s are 1.25. 3090 is 1.3. So it's right in the ballpark, power-wise. And the performance is worse. So what do I think about this card? Ultimately, it's a disappointment for me. I'm sorry, Nvidia, it's a miss. It's going to be great for the gamers out there. Performance on those, there's plenty of people posting videos that they're running in with the 3090s, 3080s, sometimes the 3090 Ti's as far as gaming performance on this card. Great for the gamers. For us miners, it's a miss. I don't know if there's some kind of LHR4, light hash rate 4 going on here that we don't know about yet, or if it's the slower 192 speed memory bus that comes on these cards, because the memory bus is slower than previous generation or slower than the 4090s. That may be at play here, but I had hoped I could move to the 4000 generation, start swapping out some of my cards to keep everything modernized and up to date, but complete miss. So Nvidia, good luck. We're out. Say goodbye to us miners for this generation. The 4090s are too expensive, and these just don't have the performance. So we'll be sitting on the sidelines waiting for the 5000 series coming out in December 2024 or January 2025. Us miners are going to be back. So we'll leave these cards to you, gamers, the 4000s. Maybe drop some of those 3080s for us on eBay at a good price. We'll pick some of them up and hold out for the next round. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.